Hello, everybody, and welcome to our showcase for the end of our intensive. I have some wonderful improvisers with you who are going to share some of the things that we've been doing together. Before I start, because there's a little bit of a lag coming over to Facebook, I am going to ask you for some suggestions. Suggestions can be anywhere between 1 and maybe 5 lines. So it could just be strawberry, or a suggestion that I really enjoyed yesterday was the end of the road. So it can be little phrases or lines or words or anything which you like. And go ahead and scroll down to the comments box beneath this video and you can just put them right in if you're watching live. If you're not watching live, I'm afraid we have no ability to go back in time or forward in time and improvise for your benefit. But I promise you, this is all 100% improvised. Before I mention a couple of things about what we've been doing, I just want to say a massive thank you to Mickey and Trisha and Scott and all the team at VIF. I have some experience of knowing how complex it is to organize an improv festival. So doing an improv festival online, I just don't know how you're doing that and staying sane. So this is generally a thing I passionately believe in. Look after your community leaders and administrators. They are doing extraordinary things to let you do the improv that you love. So big up those people. Wait 2 days, go on Mickey's Facebook and say, you really did a great thing. And it'll make her feel warm and fuzzy inside, and any of the other folks as well. So the workshop that we've been doing over the last 3 days has been called Pouring Petrol on the Fire, and it's just been about looking at points of change in scenes. So I'm not going to talk particularly specifically about what we're doing. I'm seeing the suggestions coming in. That's awesome, lovely. I'm only seeing it mirrored into Zoom. So if you want to stick your name after the suggestion, then we can give you a call out when we use your suggestions. So we've just been looking at points of change in scene, points where the emotion change, points where the feeling change, points where the dynamic change. I'm not going to be specific about the tools which we'll be using, but that's the thing to look out for in the scenes that we play for you. They're not going to be connected together as a long form. We've had quite a short time together. We're just going to play some scenes and vignettes, which I will edit and call scene and then start a new one. So I think that's everything that you need to know, to be honest. I want to welcome to the screen the 6 lovely improvisers. We lost 1 to a work emergency and 1 to a bus train or train bus. We got Steve, we got Gil, we got Susan, we got Margo, and we got Kyle, and we got 1 more person, which is Al. These will be your improvisers for the evening. Yes, I will call out who's going to be playing what scene, but these are the people that you will be seeing. Cameras off, please, everyone. And let's, I'm going to call out the suggestions before we start the scene, I think. So I'll name the person, I'll give a suggestion, and you can just pop up and go straight into the scene. So this first scene is for Steve and Susan, and our suggestion is Down by the River. Down by the River with Steve and Susan. Thank you.
Got 5 hops out of that one.
Yeah, I see that. That's pretty good.
Hey, look at this. I got a piece of sea glass. I know how much you love sea glass. You can have it if you want.
I do love sea glass.
There you go. It's a blue one. They say blue one's the most special.
It's beautiful. Oh, thanks, George. That's really sweet. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. I don't want to lose it.
No, you don't want to. You don't want to lose it. You want to take it home and put it someplace prominent. You can look at it and think of me.
I'm gonna put it right next to all those pictures I have of you on my wall.
I've been giving you those for many years. Why don't you give it a shot? See how many times you can skip a rock.
Oh, I couldn't do that. You're the master. I couldn't.
I want you to share the joy of rock skipping. Look, and it went 3 times. It's easy. I know you're shy.
Whoa!
You got like 12.
Oh my God. Wow.
I've been out here.
Wow.
Great.
Oh my God, that's
How am I going to win you over now? How am I going to impress you? I get you sea glass. I just want you to notice me. I want you to say, hey there. There's a guy. He could be my boyfriend. More than just, hey, my next door neighbor. No, I mean, don't insult me by not trying. I mean, you just did 15. I know you can do it.
I was not insulting you. I was not insulting you. Okay, maybe I had 2 lucky ones. I'm gonna try it again. Oh, God damn
it. This is my imitation of you, Claire. This is the first time. I can't do it as well as you. So mine just went 4 skips. Pretend it went like 15 more. That was the first 2 times.
Yeah.
This is the last time. Oh no, it didn't flop. I'm not a fool.
And now you're making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I never would make fun of you. All I want. That was like 37 skips.
I know.
Scene. Beautiful. Thank you, Susan and Steve. There's been a bit of a pattern for those folks who haven't been in the workshop. There's been a bit of a pattern of people being mean to Steve over the last couple of days. It's important, like in wrestling, it's important to know if you're a face or a heel, right? A baby face or a heel. Delightful. Thank you very much. Let's get Kyle and Margo right now, please. Kyle and Margo. And your suggestion is going to be. This is wonderfully bizarre. You can keep the suggestions coming, by the way. If you're watching this live, you can keep the suggestions coming. I'll keep getting pinged into our chat. Your suggestion is going to be a warm puppy. Be a warm puppy. Thank you.
Cold.
Let me warm you up.
I'll be fine. I'm tough. I haven't had a storm like this in a long time. Last time the power went out, I lost electricity for days.
I was so scared when the lights went out, Master. I'm just so happy I found you again.
Well, I'm never really far. And
Let me snuggle with you.
You have such a great scent about you. You know, you can find me no matter where I am. Seems like no matter how much distance we put between each other, we always somehow find our way back.
It's your scent. Your scent is like peppermint and chocolate and doggy butts and so many other things. I just love it.
I mean, yeah, I do smell like those things. Hopefully a bit more than, peppermint and doggy butts, but, York peppermint patties, but,
Oh yeah, peppermint patties, almond joys, and M&Ms all wrapped into one with a big cherry on top.
I suppose I smell kind of delicious.
You are so delicious smelling. I could eat you. I could just bottle up and make a perfume of the smell of you, Bucky. You're so, oh God, it's so dynamic. And when I smell you, I just get shivers all the way down my spine.
Oh, to me.
Oh, to you. I'm just so happy being with you.
Yeah.
Just don't put me in the crate again, okay?
I can see that in your eyes. seeming a little too happy there. So, just kind of just, you stay where you're at, I'll stay where I'm at, and it'll be fine. Come on, I don't like the drool, you know that.
It's one of the best things I can give you.
You give me is unconditional love. That's the best thing. No matter how I smell, what I look like, what I'm wearing, whether I'm employed or not, whether I'm feeding you or not, crating you or not, you always seem to come back.
That's because I'm here for you. I mean, the truth of it is, I'll never, ever leave you. I'm so happy to be with you.
Never.
Yeah, never. Here I am. I'm alive.
No. I was assured that you had some sort of an expiration date.
Wait. What? Expiration date?
Yeah, the pet store, and I got you. They said, eventually, that needs to happen at some point.
I'm gonna die someday. I'm gonna die someday.
It's a fact of life. Whether it's sooner or later is entirely up to you.
I don't read books. I don't know about facts of life. What is a fact of life? I don't know what a fact of life is.
Fact of life is everything that lives dies.
No!
Yeah. And if you don't keep the slobber off me, that might happen sooner than later.
Scene! Oh, we're keeping it bleak, everyone. We're keeping it bleak. That was the scene where a cute little puppy with little fluffy ears found out that everything dies. This too shall pass, my friends. This too shall pass. Our last two improvisers will go around again, but our last two improvisers for this round will be Gil and Al improvising a scene entitled Running on Empty. Running on Empty. Here we go.
Dude, I'm going to tell you, I said it before and I'll say it again. We are one awesome set of guys.
Yeah, but you got so much energy, Larry. You're like the Energizer Bunny.
Hey, I am not hogging the energy, man. I don't mind if some of it just, effervesces off and just forms a cloud around you and you absorb it. I can spare it. I've got enough to give. Take it, man. Just take it.
Larry, I know you've been carrying me for 2 years through CrossFit and Book of the Month Club and let's see, what else have we done? Oh, the chocolate festival.
Yeah, all that. I remember them all. It's like, and truthfully, I don't have a problem with that. Like, for me to help you out, it's like a labor of love, man. I can give that part of me out, and you can just take it and buoy yourself up. Yeah, buoy yourself up. Be a boy out in the ocean. Just bob up. Just go with the waves, man. Just go with the current. You can do it.
So you're my ocean. You're my literal drift. You're my buoyancy.
That's right. I've been holding you up all your life. And like, to me, no sweat. I don't mind. Like I said, this is something that like I can do because I want to do it.
Yeah. I've always thought of you as you're the kelp and I'm the sea otter and
you're feasting on me, and I don't mind. As a kelp, I don't mind providing nutrients to the other life forms. That's what it's all about. I put myself out into the life cycle. You chew on a leaf of me, and an orca comes up and chews on you, and then he gets hit by a trawler and then falls to the bottom and becomes hydrocarbons and eventually comes fossil fuel. It's all a big
Larry?
cycle.
Larry, you went from being real buoyant to real dark, like flipping a switch, Larry.
Yeah, you know what? The truth of the matter is, all this positivity has just left me as a hollow shell. You've eaten me out, man. You've taken everything I can give. I have no more to give. I'm done. I don't know. I'm nothing anymore.
Man, nature's a bitch.
Scene. Yeah, like I said, we're keeping it bleak. We're keeping a very, very natural, very kind of, what's the word? Very biological view of our improvisation. The orca got hit by a trawler and went right down to the bottom of the thing. That's how it works. That's the cycle of friendship. That's how it works. Wonderful. Let's go and do another round. Let's have Margo and Susan together, and let's have a scene which is entitled "A Hop, Skip, and a Jump Away." A hop, skip, and a jump away. Here we go.
So I was thinking, if you didn't have any plans next weekend, maybe we could, we could go up to the cabin.
Oh, I would love to go to the cabin with you. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, because it's, it'll take a couple hours to get there.
Yeah. We need to fill up the car.
Oh. And please, let's not forget the bug spray this time.
Oh, no, that's one of the things I'm going to pack.
Yeah, oh God. I still have marks.
Yeah. I'll get the lotion too, in case you get those marks again.
Okay.
You've got such beautiful, soft skin.
Oh. Thanks, Allison.
Let's not forget the flashlight.
Oh, flashlight.
Yeah.
Candles too. We need candles. Oh, and chocolate. Gotta have chocolate.
Candles, chocolate, a knife and a fork. We can share them. Canned salmon, peanut butter, Triscuits, and maybe we should bring some romance novels to read each other in the flashlight light.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, we could definitely do that. But what's missing? What's missing?
What's missing? Well, what is missing? The hydrogen peroxide, in case we want to dye our hair in the sunlight. I could bring the record player. We have to have the record player. It's on batteries, and the record player can be playing, some really great Carpenter's music. And we need some switches. We need a gun, and
a gun?
We might need a bomb as well.
A bomb?
A bomb.
Wait, what? Whoa. What? Gun and a bomb? Isn't that a little excessive?
What? Don't you remember the last time we were there and there were prowlers all around and animals all around, and some of those animals are strong. They could open up a window, go for the chocolate, and then go for us.
Yeah, but Allison, a gun, that's, what if accidentally I shot you?
Becky, I think you've been thinking about actually shooting me for a long time.
Really?
I notice how you look at my clothes and my record player and my chocolate collection and think maybe there's something in your eyes that's not really friendly.
The truth is, Allison, I've been jealous of you since day one. Since the very day you moved next door. I've
I
been
knew
plotting
it.
to get you out of my life.
I knew it. I knew that you were feeling that way about me. And Mom told me that watch out for that girl next door. She's no good. She's no good. And you're not any good. And besides that, you smell bad too.
I guess the truth comes out.
Scene! I want everyone who's watching this to reflect on the relationships which you have with your neighbors and wonder if you should be trusting those people. Because it's a really, I mean, they live right, they know where you live. Think about that. Your neighbors know exactly where you live and when you're home. Yeah, right, exactly. Let's get Kyle and Al up here for a scene which is entitled Chasing Windmills by TLC, I think. That's a 90s joke. Chasing Windmills.
Waterfall.
It's beautiful. Oh, just utterly remarkable, isn't it?
I don't know about you, but this is like, yeah, this is like I'll say it. It's a defining moment in my life.
A defining moment. That's the exact phrase I was thinking about. Thanks.
Yeah,
for
I know. I don't know what it is about. You know, it's like we get in these situations, and it's like it's almost like I can read your mind. You know, I just love it.
I don't know how this happens. Like, do the situations find us? Do we kind of somehow co-create these extraordinary, happenstances and life? I don't know, man. But Pete, I'll tell you, I've never had so much fun with anyone, honestly.
Yeah, this has been, it's just been a hoot. You know, it's like I am just, I'm crossing this off my bucket list.
Yeah.
This achievement, this is like, it's checked.
Check and done.
Done. Just done.
I mean, really, in life, there's not really much more left.
I guess there's like, we've done all the important stuff together. Yeah. I mean, it just leaves the frivolous.
That's our new bucket list.
You got it, man.
Laundry, dishes, mowing the lawn, shoveling snow, shopping for groceries.
Yeah, cleaning out the hamster cage.
The toilet, especially like under the rim. I mean,
yeah. And you know what? I still say, when we get in the thick of it, I'll know and you'll know what we're thinking.
Yeah.
I kind of enjoy wandering through the labyrinth of your mind. I just do. There's just something about it. It's like, wow.
Labyrinth. My mind really isn't much of a labyrinth. It's more like a waffle with compartments and a perfectly crisscross kind of way, like a tennis racket or a screen door. There's ups and downs and lefts and rights, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to describe the Minotaur's maze, but I'm telling you, it may be waffly to you, but like I'm saying, it's downright creepy in there.
I mean, creepy is a pretty strong word. I mean, orderly, clean, like this is what's going on. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I'm just telling it like it is. It's like you go in there and there's like moss hanging from the walls. There's like these like torch sconces. It's like, it's some kind of like, it's absolutely like medieval in there.
Medieval.
Yeah.
Some sort of Raiders of the Lost Ark episode going on in my head.
you know,
cobwebs and
it's
skeletons.
just like, I'm telling you, it's like an orc is going to come out and jump out in front of us.
I can't believe you're saying this to me.
You know, it's another thing I just wanted to get off the bucket list. You know, I just wanted to let you know. I mean, you deserve, I mean, you're my friend, but you know, you deserve to know what's going on in your own mind.
Team! We all deserve to know what is going on in our own minds. Thank you very much, gentlemen. And you got to respect an improv scene that uses the word sconce. That's a nice piece of vocabulary to just slide in there real casual, isn't it? Yeah. For our last scene of the evening, we'll be welcoming Gil and Steve to your screens to do a scene entitled "That Man Really Died," and it's got an exclamation mark at the end of it. Kind of like the musical Oklahoma. Putting the exclamation mark at the end, what's the name of the writer? Helene Hanff put the exclamation mark at the end, and she said it was the best bit of writing she ever did. So this scene is entitled "That Man Really Died!" Exclamation point, exclamation point. That's what you call it over there.
You got to page 4.
I try not to rush it. I always like to build up the suspense before I find out what Charlie and Linus and Lucy are up to.
Yeah, I love Peanuts too.
Well, I mean,
It's my favorite cartoon.
Yeah, you're the one who turned me on to it. I mean, we share passions with each other. I owe you everything for. I mean, that might be a bit of an overstatement, but I owe you a lot for turning me on to that.
Yeah, and I never pull the football out from under you.
I know you wouldn't. I didn't say you would, Barney.
No, it's a Peanuts reference. It's, you know, Sally and Charlie Brown.
I haven't got that far yet. What?
Oh,
You just ruined it for me.
hey, it's.
I mean, what's the point of even reading the rest of the see what Beetle Bailey's up to in the sports section? I mean, all I'm thinking about is that football getting pulled out from under Charlie Brown.
But each one's. I mean, it's not a serial. You can read it tomorrow and you know, maybe Sally will be doing something with Linus, and there's always Snoopy.
Wait, I've read a bunch of them, but I didn't know Sally and Linus. I know they're brother and sister, but I didn't know they actually did stuff. Why do you keep ruining it for me? What kind of perverse play? First you turned me on to it, get me all excited, and now you're just ruining it for me.
You know, I'm sorry, and but since I've ruined it for you, and since you're really overreacting to this.
Oh, overreacting. All right, you know what? I'll overreact. You know Simpsons, that cartoon I turned you on to? Yeah, Homer never gets smarter. He stays as stupid the whole time. You wait for him to do something.
Lovely, thank you very much, and apologies if anyone is watching and had their enjoyment of Peanuts ruined by that. But let me also tell you that it turns out that Darth Vader is Luke's father, and Thingamajig was dead all the time in The Sixth Sense. Come back, everyone. Come back and give your audience a wave. These were our players. We had Kyle, we had Gil, we had Margo, we had Susan, we had Al, and who have I not said? We had Steve. These are your players. Thank you so much for joining us. As I said before, big up all the organisers and administrators and producers to make the festival possible. And stick around. There's over 130 hours of improvisation on the YouTube for the Vintage Improv Festival. So if you're bored, there's a lot of improv you can go and watch there. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, time in the morning. See you later, everyone. Bye.
Thanks to George.